Like, it's like 37 dates at this point. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. We've been casting together for like 3 seasons. We are going to go live now, and the fun part of the cast is over, and we have to watch BFF play some TF2 against Epsilon Esports here on the middle of CP Process. I'm going to take it away and see what Numlock does. The last time I watched him play Process, he was chronically slow, and it didn't matter a damn bit. Gonna miss the surf into choke here. Cadis, as always, superb on his rollout, much faster than Numlock. Not really going to matter a ton. Numlock is half health, but Cadis took his fair share as well. Scout is rushing across the top. The big bomb, huge from Daleth onto the rock, is going to jump away as well. Tons of distraction, but here comes the counter bomb from Mike onto the medic. Gets a ton of damage on a hat. Bash is going to go down. Daleth and Cadis with no heals on them are dead. Hat is at 84 HP, running away on the rock. Any aggression here could take him down. A Scout is plus forwarding through the choke. Got that pistol out, does Shocky, works away on quad. Numlock wants to move too. That Uber's up for Epsilon right now, not for BFF. Numlock is chasing, but is denied by the shutter door as it closes so coldly in his face.
Good news, DJC. I'm back in the game. Thanks, Valve.
You missed all of that mid-fight.
Yeah. No problem. I can imagine. You paint such a beautiful picture with words, DJC. It's like I was there.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see Uber versus Uber on second. Thanks, TF2, as always, for denying us the beauteous synchronicity of casting joy. Epsilon just probing in choke here with their demo man. Looks like a Scout and Soldier are moving in through the flank here. Mike and I believe that is Bash uncontested until very late. And now with BFF moving here up top, Numlock is going to find his opportunity, moves in through the upper area, gets air shot though, and hasn't done a ton of damage here. In fact, Epsilon's flank is very weak. Daleth will die. Hawks jumps into the sewer here trying to find anything really, and has found a Soldier cut out. Is going to win that 1v1 with a little assistance from Quad, making it not a 1v1. Beaver's going to stick down Bash on the flank in the meantime, but look at the combo from Epsilon. They have high ground peeking out of the sewer here. 2 dead for Epsilon. Everyone lives on BFF, but with very low life. We should see a repush in the middle.
I really like what Epsilon were trying to do there. It was like their flank had spotted that all of BFF were standing up in that PC room. Numlock tried to go in alone, but just got juggled away and didn't manage to get all that damage done. But it could have been quite the opposite, going in against 4 BFF players with a single Uber. But right now, Nox is dangerously close to dying, and Chuck does eventually eat one more pistol bullet from Beaver to be taken out and put into the sin bin. But meanwhile, 4 players go down. Hat is amongst them. BFF just get wiped right there, overextending for that Nox pick, I guess, DJC.
Yeah, they got Nox. It came at a very big cost there. The only 2 players alive at the end were Cadis and Daleth. Daleth was on 26 HP, just escape planning around the middle. This is a situation where I would expect to see Nox on Kritzkrieg, and oh, who's a beautiful man? It's me. I was correct. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back.
Well done. Have a doggy biscuit there, good boy. Mike peeking in here on the right side, just trying to see what BFF are doing, trying to scope out their setup. He might have spotted a heavy, he might have spotted a sniper, so that is what Epsilon have to go up against DJC. They've got the information and they're sitting really far back here. They're not going to take any risks. They're just going to sit back, get their charge up, and then push with that Kritzkrieg. Here they come. They're going to push in from... There's a bit of disagreement there. They're losing vital seconds here. They have managed to make it into the lobby. Epsilon, Numlock is going to get the crits. Mitzi stand behind him to cover in that expected bomb. He doesn't deny the first rocket, but he does deny the second. Manages to keep his medic alive. Numlock onto Daleth as well in the meantime. And a pretty decent crit so far, but the Uber comes in from BFF just in the nick of time. They're going to be able to hold on here with a equal number of players up. It's 4 apiece. Oh, 2 go down for Epsilon though. Men stuck behind enemy lines. Numlock and Mike taken out. But the spawns will be coming in very shortly. It's just going to be Mitzi in the first wave, so they're probably not going to be able to contest this Spire. They do have 2 scouts though. The back cap isn't on DJC. So we're going to go into a little stalemate here on Choke, I think.
That stalemate will end in a solid 15 seconds because Nox, still on that Kritzkrieg, did not die at any point. The advantage is maybe not as big as you would expect with the very late pop from Hat and the early Kritzkrieg, but Numlock will get his second chance to demoralize BFF here. But never mind, the bomb comes in! Numlock plays that very aggressive position and choke. Crits is going to be popped off in counter here. Mitzi's gotten the double onto Daleth and Beaver and trying to find a triple here. Bash will take it with that crit scattergun, and the nice play from BFF Is it going to be followed up with a Spire block? Hawks does not want to go for this. He is sitting back on last. They know they have full advantage. They know their numbers are not great. The double soldier push in here. Hawks has to deal with it. Takes a ton of damage. Cannot find any kill. And BFF not getting aggressive when they have the opportunity, though. Two will find themselves now down Uber, down in advantage to a Kritzkrieg, and in dire straits.
Yeah, I mean, nothing about that worked out for BFF. There was two things they could have done differently. Oh, but the unexpected push comes out from BFF. They're just going to push non-Ubered here from the lobby. Just as Epsilon were about to walk through, they push in and catch them with their pants down, but the crits comes in and it's going to be clean up here. Shocky with 2 frags with that Kritzkrieg scatter gun. Kadis is down, no demo man here. Daleth, the last man alive, he jumps in to try and take a skate. Can't even make it onto the point. And I wonder, was that just a little overeager from BFF? A nice idea, but the timing was just a few seconds too late. And I didn't get that medic pick initially, DJC, but they went for it. They realised they were up against it with that big crits advantage. They thought, let's make a play.
Yeah,
I admire
there was a series of miscues there, and they did what they could to try and return from it, but it's not going to matter. Epsilon playing pretty slow on this middle. I expect to see some quick aggression out of Daleth here. He's walking up on that rock. These synchronous jumps from the soldiers here. Daleth is just holding that W, takes down Numlock. Quad takes down Bash as well, so it's 2 for 1 in the picks department so far. We see that Epsilon have to back it out choke. They have no heavy classes whatsoever. And Hat has just faked his Uber. I do believe Soldier's going to try and jump away. Mike eats a rocket, is getting caught out here. Took an arrow from Nox to the knee. I'm so sorry. I'm going to cry after that awful joke.
Alright, pack up, guys. Cast is over. TF2 is over.
Yep, GG guys, see ya.
Nothing to see here. I do see Hat actually moving into lobby. He's got that Uber charge. Nox is just about to get his as well, and Epsilon getting in for free on that right. So he managed to bash on the Hat. Quad goes and gets bashed though, but medic down there. That was just a very aggressive sniper play. But no medic in the equation. Uber comes in for Nox, and wow, BFF just get cleaned up. Big pick from Bash there. Big pick, man.
I'm laughing at my own joke. Oh, Skyrim. BFF, I didn't see what the hell happened. I was literally buckled over laughing. The chat reaction made it so good. Huge Uber advantage for Nox. 50% to the 15% of Hat right now. Epsilon have moved in the middle. Hawk's still not up. BFF really can't contest this. Take it away.
DJC's been rocked to his very core. He's realised he's made a grave error, and right now the BFF are feeling the same way. They've got an Uber disadvantage here, and they're backing off. They're in position to block here. They're feeling a little crazy in the last couple of minutes. Looked like they wanted to go for that, decided against it. Kadis has already gone down. That might have slowed down their thoughts of aggression. And the Uber's come in here. Hat's sitting at 81%. Gone up top to the panic room. He is panicking because the cap has just come in and he was nowhere near to Uber charge. No block there. Hat survives, but his team's chances are slipping away, man.
It's 2 Epsilon. Kadis has been exceptionally quick every middle so far. I do want to see what's actually going on from his perspective. Ips in chat was saying that he's getting there quick, has nothing to shoot at, but Numlocked actually faster than him for a change. Denies Kadis point presence. Kadis has no heals yet. Soldier Bomb's going to come. No crit heal's going to come from Kadis. No heals at all. What the hell? Dead instantly there. Hat never got to him. Beavern's going to retaliate though. A double kill is going to clutch it right now into Mitzi and Numlocked. Hat's down low to Shocky's flank. Makes a triple for Shocky. Hat, Hawks, and Quad. Beavern makes it a triple of his own. It's now Beavern versus Shocky in a battle of who can kill first. And Stefan will win. Makes it a 5. Jesus Christ almighty. Epsilon are on fire today with their streak kills.
Yeah, BFF really committing to pretty much all their plays. If it doesn't work out for them, it seems to be a wipe. And again, we're going to see them trying to hold on to their last year. Will they try another crazy non-Uber play, but this time up against an Uber charge instead of a Kritzkrieg? They're positioned in the lobby. At least Kadis is trying to spam pipes, but the rest of his team are well back. They're just going to sit back here, try and get that Uber charge up. And Epsilon seems quite lackadaisical about this push forward. They have eventually got their scouts on the Spire, trying to beat out, I think, a few of those potential BFF picks. But right now the Uber has come in, and no Uber charge yet for Hat. Unlocked, focused on that heavy with Mitzi, but they've backed off up top there. Stickies have been cleared from the point. The Epsilon scouts are getting a little bit of time on, but they don't overcommit to it, and they're baiting the BFF players down from the high ground. In comes the more sticky damage as Numlock reloads, and that was just really, really well executed from Epsilon. Went to the point, dropped back just as BFF came down, and that was a well executed uber push there on a map that can be quite tough to do, DJC. This is a very big last.
Yeah, it's what I've seen Epsilon do a lot on middles. They just kind of play really defensively with their Uber and let BFF be lulled into some security and then bait them out later. Cadis has taken a ton of damage so far, is on half health. Heals now getting to him. The double soldier jump up top from Epsilon. The counter jump coming out from Daleth here. Cadis is dead though. What is it really going to matter? Shocky with a double onto Cadis and that roamer Daleth. Mike is dead, but look at Hawks. He's still in the middle. He's going for the big play. Hawks didn't even know where the medic was. And he was the recipient of the second kill by Mitzi on that mid-fight. It's just Quad and Hat alive, and they're back at last. And Cadis got it all wrong, admirable. Granary's the one that nearly went to the limit, and Process is the one that's looking like a whitewash.
Cadis is going to come out here though. Uber is popped off in time. Nox still see that one coming, and it's going to be Uber versus Uber on these demo mans. And Cadis is getting juggled.
That looked brilliant.
Sticky onto Shocky there, who did take him down at middle, so a little bit of revenge, and it's looking like it could go either way. There is time on the point here from BFF, but I think they might be overcommitting. Hat is just getting into the picture, be able to heal his scout, but eats one meat shot there from Bash, doesn't manage to digest the second, and Epsilon are too weak to contest. Nox has managed to escape, but Mitzi is going to go down there to the rocket of Hawks, and Nox needs to back off just a little bit more so that I'll feel safe about him, man. I'm scared for him. He is positioned well now in middle, though he's surrounded by blue players, but aggression from BFF might have come in at just in the nick of time as they pick up 2 frags, Mike, and Numlock caught slightly off guard, but Nox, Jean-Louis has made it out safely. They will maintain at least some competitiveness in the Uber race here, although they are significantly behind DJC.
Cadis made a nice call there to move in aggressively, no Uber push, as it's commonly known. We hear a sniper firing off, though. Bash is on that pick class, has to back it off, only got his one shot, did not get his chance to blow. I love Eminem, he's a solid rapper. I've made like 17 Eminem jokes in the time I've been casting TF2, and I feel shame about none of them. Uber's going to be popped off from BFF. They're going to go in right now. Cadis going to land on top of a soldier's head. The counter's going to come out from Nox here. Uber has been a bit of a waste here from BFF, but are they going to push in afterwards? Health is good on both sides. Not anymore as Epsilon lose a soldier and Demoman. Daleth made a nice plan to unlock there. Scout is going to start the cap. It's Quad. Cadis walks in, gets a kill, and the cap will go. BFF showing signs of life. That little thump you hear in the background is the heart of BFF still beating.
Boom, boom. And yeah, it's going to give them a little bit of encouragement, but it might just be a sort of a longer heartbreak as they think they're back in it. Then Epsilon are just going to smash them for another 3 rounds in a row.
Hold on, Ad. You put the boom boom into my heart. Okay, take it over.
Oh, getting very 80s here on teamfortress.tv. Kiris again pushing forward onto his own med pack, but he's got cover this time. Shocky totally denied there from that aggressive play that won them the last 2 medals, and BFF coming out with a big wipe onto Epsilon.
Even the taunt from Daleth. Oh dear. Oh, they found their life, man. They got a double kill out of Daleth, a double kill out of Beavern, and Shocky and Bash, the double sniper. Is this gonna work? Will BFF be getting caught up in the crossfire here? 1 kill is gonna go from Bash. Shocky switches off of the sniper. Daleth getting a little bit too aggressive there.
Still 2 snipers. Is Shocky going to stick at it? No, he does switch back to scout eventually. And BFF are just sitting here. They're trying to decide what to do. They're probably going to wait for that Daleth spawn before they commit to anything. There is a heavy weapons guy in the picture here. They might be expecting it, but they haven't heard it yet. Mike playing as the hidden heavy here. He's up top in the panic room. He's going to drop down now as the scouts make a play for the point. They do get flashed though, but his 300 HP is soon destroyed there by all those BFF players. But they've managed to turn their back on Numlock, who has done a lot of damage. He's now getting focused down. It's 2 on 1 here, but BFF have got all the time in the world on that point, DJC. And Daleth was even spy there just in case for the backup.
I've never seen Daleth off class in his life. I wish I could have gotten to see some spy plays because I'm fairly sure he has no idea how to play spy. But we saw on the mid, BFF's flank was carrying it pretty hard, but when it came the crunch time, the Uber exchange, Cadis got in there, got a triple kill, worked on the point. Look at Numlock's aggression on this middle. He's so far forward. His defense is coming late, but BFF didn't get a chance to take advantage of it. Here goes Dallas jump onto the demo. Numlock is sky high. Air shot's gonna miss. The double bomb here from Cadis onto Mitzi takes him down, but Cadis gonna eat the kill. Oh, Beaver and Hawks have managed to get some trades off here. It's 4v3. Look at the health on BFF. It is dire. It is abominable. The scout flank in from Beaver gave his life. So did Quad 2 kill for Numlock. Uber's not up yet. Numlock's gonna bomb in, looking for more. Has no stickies loaded. And Hawks is going to back off. BFF won 2 rounds in a row. 15 minutes to go. Half of this map is whittled away, and it's looking like a close one so far, with BFF now having a chance to defend their spire.
Yeah, I thought that that was going to go BFF's way, just as Dallas had got that distraction. It looked like Cadis had a great opportunity to just destroy, but didn't work out for him. I was trying to see exactly what Numlock was doing there. He did do a slightly more aggressive play in middle. He was really trying to focus the scouts on the enemy rock. That might have been what worked out in the end, as they weren't able to really engage in that first wave in the middle. But right now it is Uber versus Uber. Dallas gets to pick onto Mike on the flank. Epsilon are going to back off a little bit, but not too far. They'll have to just, like, feign weakness, drop back a little bit until they're in a position of strength. But BFF aren't going to buy that. Did they realise that there's only 14 minutes left? Epsilon don't give you many advantages, man. One player might be what you need to start pushing on, but right now BFF just sitting back really defensively here and trying to control choke and PC at the same time.
Health was just so bad on BFF's side. They had to wait a while there. They had 4 players in the red. Couldn't really afford to push off of it, so they wisely waited for heals, I think. If they had pushed, it would have been a mistake. Cadis sees his chance, though, and moves into choke, but BFF are going to have to multi here. Actually, no, they didn't. The soldier just walked backwards. Numlock didn't get any damage on him. Bash is going to rush in, perhaps errantly, and take it down, but no, Shocky! The kill on the hat could change it all. Epsilon instantly thrust through the choke with both soldiers. Cadis is going to eat a ton of damage. The counter jump's coming out from the BFF side, though. It's 3 alive for Epsilon right now. They are bunched up a little bit on middle, splitting off now as they try to escape. Nox is overcommitted to the point. Beaver is chasing, gets a ton of damage on him, but Nox gonna make it out so far. Dalek, the surf is coming out from Nox. Dalek gets a kill on a Mitzi. Nox is caught out on the suicide here. Scout is gonna pinch on him. The quad pistol is out. Yes! Is taken down. I love seeing this counter aggression here from BFF. I love seeing them with life inside their bones, but is it gonna matter because Shocky and Bash are cleaning it up on the point. Hat is alive. He's the only one, and Shocky, the triple kill, doing it in style, doing it smooth and with flair.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty significant error there for Box, where he was trying to save Numlock. Did go down eventually, but that fight just got so strung out, so all over the place, that the respawn wave, Shocky able to clean up with aplomb DJC. But Epsilon showing a little bit of a lapse in concentration, perhaps. They just sort of switched off here. I'm sure they don't want to lose their unbeaten record this season, but BFF are still in it. As I say that, Daleth and Cadis go down in the lobby and basically just roll out the welcome mat here for Epsilon as they push it here non-Uber. It's 50% for each medic. There's so much time on the point. No demo man to put those stickies there. And that heavy is just too slow to walk onto that point. Needs to hit the gym, man.
Yeah, it was just very dire for BFF. They had 3 players down. The 3 players they had alive were on that high ground, and it's so hard to move a heavy from that high ground down to the point. Take a look at another middle, though. BFF came up strong last time. Quad with 2 doms so far. He and Beaver have been having fantastic games. Can they repeat that performance? Mike is going to take his own crates, eat some damage, gets launched backwards. The double bomb! An air shot went off from Mitzi, though, onto Daleth. Has annihilated him. Mike's going to get cleaned off by Quad on the side, and Beaver makes a kill, but it's 2 for 2. The counter jump coming up here from Hawks. Has to shoot at the scout to keep him off of the combo, but Numlocked is plus forwarding. The scout is onto him. Quad eats the pipe. It's 2 alive, and Hat onto 15 HP. I think Numlock knows it too. He wants that jump. He's looking for it. Numlock launches into the sky. He looks into the shutter, but Cadis defends his medic rather well. No, gets juggled. Oh dear, it's going to be an Uber versus Uber exchange, demo versus demo, no support from either side. The players are closer for Epsilon, but those spawns are coming for BFF. Can BFF even push back out onto this, knowing Epsilon's superior position here? They won't even risk it, will not even dare it. They know they're down 2 rounds. I know it's 11 minutes to go, and 1 more could be the clincher.
Epsilon are going to just stack that right side. They're going to get in for free. They're expecting heavy sniper, and that means that right door is quite often open. Nox has taken a lot of damage. He's gone back for the med kit, but that means the rest of his players have been left to die here. This is like Rambo, but in TF2. Nox goes
What
in
the
again.
hell? Nox, okay, ran into the point trying to uber on a heavy, who was spun up. It didn't work very well. Beaver's gonna try to take the whoa! Damn, Mike's very good at video games. If you didn't realize, and then Numlock just walks onto the point. Woo! That was a pretty shot.
He chuckled Hat off with a sticky. Slightly heartbreaking. Hat wanted to get that Uber song, wanted to do some hero medic plays, but again, BFF have lost a round and onto this middle. Kiris is significantly faster. Again, his first sticky doesn't find Numlock, but Numlock's on 76
Mike's ultra
HP.
fast. Mike's onto the choke instantly onto Cadis. He's gonna eat a ton of damage though. Cadis is hurt. Oh, the cleanup! The scouts are in. Shocky with a double kill. Bash makes it a triple, and then Shocky with the pistol to finish off Daleth. It's 4 down for BFF, and that mid happened in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that seemed to be a rehearsed play there, or at least something that was planned on the fly, with Numlock pushing right up onto that right side, getting that big line of sight onto the BFF choke, able to follow up the damage that Mike did, and everybody else streaming forward as they were all bunched up on choke.
Hawks just hit a double. That was a double onto Seb. Barton. Numlocked is down, and BFF have held. They don't have their medic though, and this Uber's up for Epsilon. Looks like Shocky and Bash gonna get their time in the sun. Just gonna walk straight to point with the Uber, and Bash starts capping it, wondering where the hell everybody is. Air suspend for Daleth. Make it a couple meat shots as onto Beaver as well. Cadis is here trying to defend. Quad's gonna kill Shocky. Stefan has went up. What? How did that work?
Stefan.
Mike just came in. Mike just came in and killed people while I was watching other people do things, and that's a 6th round. And maybe Cadis was wrong on both counts. Maybe they're getting it whitewashed on both maps. Win difference is getting close here. It's 6-2 adds and one final mid here. Is that what's going to happen?
Maybe 9 minutes left. Mike opting for a slightly slower rollout. He does take his own man pack. He's going to contest the top. No big bomb in this time. BFF got rocked by that last middle play. Shocky with the first frag onto Quad. Cadis walks across the point, bombs in and knocks. He is slightly separated. It's Numlock that knocks against Hat. And Cadis Hat goes for the Uber, so gets the Uber before Nox, and big clutch play there from Alexander.
Alex Melia pulled off the double Ubersaw swipe, got his team that huge advantage and used it well. Shocky and Mike are alive. Cadis has already gotten some forward stickies up, but the sniper from the German Black Ops play, aw, he got scared and switched off. And now we have to see Bash snipe. Bash, a very good sniper in his own right. He made a nice pick on
Look at Mike in the lobby. He's hiding in behind the 3 stainless steel tanks here.
He's gonna go early on a Cadis. 2 rockets on him, make it a 3rd. Shocky will die, but no Demo Man's gonna be very clutch here, making a double for Mike on a Beaver. He will die to Quad in the end, but that's 3 down for BFF when they could not afford that. They have a 40% advantage, but Hat is caught out here. Scout is onto him. Bash gets the 3-shot. Dallas is taking on Numlock, moving into last year's on the cap. Is he gonna get this? It's just Nox in position. Dallas, what a play! 6-3, and BFF still alive. 7 minutes 40 seconds to go. Could BFF pull this off?
This might be the most rounds that Epsilon have lost all season. BFF are really putting up some resistance. 7 minutes left, DJC. It could happen. It is mathematically possible, if highly improbable. Numlock walking forward here. Cadis picks up his own man pack, but both Demo Men playing slightly passive, waiting for the soldiers to come in. Dallas with first blood there onto Bash. And right now, Numlock is getting pressured out here by Quad. He's got separated. Doesn't go back to his medic. Opts to go PC, but doesn't get there in time. There's also a soldier in there, Hawks, with the kill onto Mitzi as well. This is a tough one to call right now. Both teams trying to stabilize, but Shocky goes down. That's going to spell time for exit strategy here for Epsilon. No Hat in the equation. They could have tried to man up, but it would have been risky. And now they're going to wait for those spawns, use this Uber advantage effectively. Mike is straight onto Hawks here in the flank, trying to get Quad as well. He's got backup coming in. It's Bash with the buff. He's going to chase ahead. DJC. Epsilon looking good right now.
Daleth front loaded a ton of damage onto the right side. That middle hurt both scouts and so did the air shot. Oh dear, Mike. He's really good. Uber's gonna be popped off from Nox here. Mike got a kill on a Daleth. It's gonna be a scout solo Ubered in. Bash just runs underneath. We see crits from Hat. A very smart call out of them. They need quick aggression. They need quick kills here. They're up to 60% right now. And Quad just picked off Bash. It's 3 down versus 2 down. Numlock has just gotten his spawn. So we'll see how quickly BFF move in the middle.
Nox in on 20% right here. Hat on 80 with that crits, Krieg. If they want to use it, they have a significant window of time. They don't have to chase ahead here, but there is a big sticky trap on the rock here. Numlock expecting somebody to jump up on that rock, take control of it. 4 stickies await. Whoever decides that is the right move. Hawks is super low, he's not going to do it. The crits comes in straight onto Numlock. That first sticky was true. There is a soldier drifted into PC here to try and deny the flank. That is Epsilon's Mike doing work there. Might buy time for the rest of his team to escape. Numlock is down, but Nox does make out. They're going to re-push. No, they're in 2 mines. Mike goes down, they back off. And now they're just waiting to be forced here, effectively. This is...
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, they do get forced, actually. Dalek peeks in around the corner. The 2 scouts are in the flank. They're trying to get a little bit of time on the point, but they decide that frags is the better option. They find Numlocked, and that is just a crucial pick right there. The crits is up, and there's no stickies in play. They can walk in here effectively for free, but Epsilon recognize this, and they're going to push ahead and try and bully them out. Cadis's crit stickies here are going to tell a tale. Can they block the Spire? He doesn't see the soldier in time. He's
2 soldiers, in fact. The bomb comes in late for Mitzi to take down Hat. Cadis will trade with Mitzi, but it doesn't really matter. Epsilon maintained their medic. That was a great play from Epsilon. I think a misread from BFF. They had no support, no real vision, and just did a blind crits onto the Spire. And we see Epsilon, the floodgates have poured open. The scouts are in, and they both have buffs. And they're going to go a little bit crazy here as they have so far taken down Beavern and earned this middle. 80% Uber is up right now for Nox. Kate is putting up his traditional trap. He's got stickies in between that gap on the walkway up to the Spire. And he's going to hold there right now, waiting for this Uber to come in. Epsilon are going to start moving very slowly, very tentatively. They know time is on their side.
Scout Uber comes in here, and they're going to chase ahead onto last and try and pick up a frag. They focused down Hawks there, but he did do enough damage to destroy him. Kate is down on the flank though. Mike doing work in the lobby. And right now, Numlock on life support here from Nox, 30 HP. Mitzi comes in, picks up Hawks as well, and it's just frag after frag here for Epsilon. Another round for the blue team, 7-3, and that might be just the end of BFF's dreams of a comeback, DJC.
Yeah, BFF are going to be having nightmares after this one. They're putting in a decent performance. I think there's some things here that they can work off of. Really, if you look at the scoreboard and see Shockey's 81 points, kind of obvious what's going on for BFF here. Cadis eats a ton of early damage on this middle. Mike is just going to jump away, and that means Mitzi jumps in, taking the offensive. Cadis is down, but Dallas has earned that double kill onto the combo of Numlocked and Mike. Shockey is too strong to be held back, though. He's going to have to take the 1v3 right now as he is alone on point. Crossbows from Nox not even going to save him because there is a soldier in behind. Dallas eats the crossbow, goes down. And that means that Nox will have some slim Uber percentage here as this mid cap is going to go. Epsilon could theoretically contest this, especially if they can get a force out of Hat very soon. That was weird. The way I ended that sentence sounded very strange.
You are a strange person. Epsilon are coming really close here. Nox recognizing that he doesn't have his Uber charge and knows Hat does, he backs off wisely, but Numlocked is in position to force here. They're going to try and get that force and save as many players as they can. Oh! Headshot from Bash on the Hat, and another one.
Alright, well, yeah. This
Uber
is Epsilon.
well.
This is Epsilon, dude. Crazy.
BFF getting picked apart there by that pick class sniper doing work. And there's a soldier here on choke. Hawks is drifting in, but he's been spotted by Numlock. It's going to be tough. He's getting assaulted from all angles, gets violated there. That was brutal. And right now the spawn wave has come in there forward at Spire, the BFF Spire that is. And it's Demo and Scout against an entire team of Epsilon players with a sniper in tow. That's quad getting separated. Cadis goes down as well. I think both teams are just descending into madness here. It's getting a little bit hectic, a little bit unprofessional, DJC.
And that means that we as casters need to ride to the highest of standards to close this cast off. We have a minute 30 left. The match has already been decided, but that doesn't mean that we have already decided. We need to give it our all, James, for this last 85 seconds. Uber's about to come up for Epsilon. Knocks on 100%. There is a sniper on defense in the form of Beaver and a heavy in the form of Quad. They don't have their Uber. The dome is going to go on a bash, but they don't even get to the point in time. Hawks jumped late, and that is the GG as the win difference spot comes into play. What a just friggin' I wanted a minute and a half of action. I got 12 seconds. I feel unsatisfied.
I was so ready for you to pass the relay baton to me there to just continue the hectic last 90 seconds there, but Epsilon too strong. Wow. I'm gonna get the logs, DJC. Play me out.
Yeah, I was ready. We've done this before. Closed out the games that are already over in stunning fashion. I was ready to hand it off to you, ready to give you the energy you need to keep it going. And then nobody walked on the point, and it ended really. But it's okay. Man of the match, pretty clearly Shocky, seeing as he outscored every single other combat class in the game by 30 points, nearly evened his medic, only 15 behind him. Had many, I said his name so many times in the form of 3 kills and 4 kills and 5 kills. Only thing he didn't really seem to get was a 6 kill. Logs are coming on the way, guys, so we'll be able to get you those soon. But really, Shocky just kind of murdered all over kids, and it was really unfun to watch. How this log is coming, Jimmy.
60, 70, 80, 90%. Job Irish Internet, you can upload a text file in a matter of seconds. And here we go. Just going to confirm that for you, DJC. Shocky with 36 frags yet. Going to send this your way. Maybe we can give it to those lovely people in the stream. Bam, give me your analysis, DJC.
Alright, so let me paste these to the stream chat real quick so that actually no, somebody already did it. Because people were reloading logs.tf waiting, dedicated viewers. Let's take a look at the fact that Shocky got 36 kills, which was a solid 8 more than anybody else, and a solid 9 more than anyone on his team. He had a 3.0 kills assist to death. He did the second most damage per death. Shocky, he's pretty good, dudes. Mike doing a lot of work, did a ton of damage. Hawks with a shockingly good game after the shit we just piled on him in the pregame. Weird game, man. Epsilon showing they're the cream of the crop, showing that their teamwork is not to be bested. Look at Cadis. Oh my god, I put my hand over my mouth like I just watched a car crash. Cadis at 234 damage a minute, 17 and 23 was a non-factor in this match ads. Nox died 6 times. That's toasty.
Look at the speed of those rounds as well. So many sub 2 minute rounds. A lot of very fast rounds from both sides, actually. It was an interesting game to watch, but business as usual, I guess, for Epsilon. Getting a little bit slack at the end of the season, perhaps. But they deserve to win, man. I ain't gonna rain in their parade. Congratulations, Epsilon.
Epsilon played it fantastically. 2 uber drops from Hat. One of those was when he critzed into choke and got killed by the soldiers. One of those was the big headshot from Bash. Neither were all too implicative in the final score of this game. It finishes as an 8-3 for Epsilon over BFF. I have been DJC. This has been Admirable. We have been casting for teamfortress.tv, a little bit of ETF2L Premiership action. We'll be back shortly this Saturday. We have the Highlander show match casted by myself and Admirable between North America in the form of Guinea Force and Europe in the form of SNSD. We will have playoff coverage coming for you. We got so much more in the pipeline, folks, so make sure you keep checking us out and tuning in. Hit that follow button if you want to. But Admirable, how do you want to close this off, baby?
My brain hasn't been quite with it tonight, DJC. I hope I didn't let the side down. But it was fun to cast with you again. A little bit strange, you know, like
it's always a little strange.
Hooking up with my ex. It never works out well, man, you know, so I await your phone call. Call me, DJC, please, please.
I'm the one you can't get rid of, James. But I think that's it for us. No interviews today, guys. Sorry for that. But we've given you as much entertainment as 2 men can muster in about an hour and 20 minutes. So we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.